Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to what is my game called? Oh right, yeah, Drake's Salvation. It has been a minute again. Had to miss the last session that I was supposed to host, but that is due to life getting in the way, and unfortunately that just happens.
Okay, I love you.
Last time we met the Drakeettes. They entered into the area known as the Dukedom of Ospic. And as soon as they hit the border, everybody felt magic get a little different, a little shifted. The one who felt it the most was their traveling companion, Drake, who was able to inform the party that this area really doesn't comply with how dragons work, magically at least. So he has been shrunk down and now is resting on Rowan's shoulder. But as they got to the gate and were being inspected, out of the forest came some horrid creatures the party had never seen before, but it looked like the guards had a good handle on what they were, and probably why there were so many guards out there to begin with. Now, the party inside the gate, after rushing in to the kingdom, and the doors slammed behind them, stand.
That was thoroughly unpleasant.
Are you boys okay? As Alric just puts down two of them.
Fine, sir. Thank you.
Falls in food and drops the other one on top of the other two.
I didn't know you'd reach puberty so fast. I was referring to because Elric is carrying, I think, John and
Oh,
Devin.
right. Shit, I forgot about
Yeah,
the children.
Elric did grab two of them.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So, looks at the three, Kevin, Devin, John. You guys ran into those things on your way out, or knew they existed?
Yeah. No.
I wonder how informed all the inhabitants inside Osvic, or this earldom place, are with the outside world now.
Well, at the very least, everyone seems to be in there okay. So there is that.
You see
Wait,
that the
where's
guards have begun dispersing and going into guard areas. Yeah, like doors in the walls. Obviously climbing up staircases and hit the tops of the walls where you saw the other guards were and begin firing.
Yeah, Jagger looks at the others, not talking to anyone in particular, just whoever is willing to answer to him. I'm half tempted to ask these guards if these things are recent or been around longer than, points the direction of three kids, longer than they've been around, or aware at least.
My point is that they asked us why we had weapons.
Because
Yeah,
you said you were
but-
merchants. And you see one guard leaning against the light post, the one that had been bitten. Merchants
Are you
usually
okay?
don't carry an arsenal on them.
I mean, which merchant is crazy enough to go out in those sort of wilds without protection or guards?
Fair.
Look, kid, it's not like protection, but that armor doesn't seem cheap.
Well, we do actually run the business. Callisti, if you would.
Diago just raises his hand up like, I have no argument with that. Hands gestures to Callisti. She's the let her run the show on this one.
Callisto, you just I'd imagine as like a bit. Does Callisto have business cards?
he
silver pipes?
he points at Elric. 3 magical items attuned. Points at Zephyr. Like 4 stabs. Points at Genesis. Magical armor and gauntlets. All right, and she's a magical bomb. And he's just pointing at Callisti. You get how guards with just a couple of rifles would get a little nervous if people that could break in and tear down the economy just walk right in.
I mean, we were coming to the front door peacefully.
Exactly, but questions are a thing you should expect.
Is it alright to ask questions to you guys then?
Yeah. Anybody got a healing potion?
Let me look.
You see as he moves his hand and there's just a chunk of his side missing.
Oh dear God.
I don't think
Jack,
so.
this is your
Jackal looks
your
to both
business.
Zephyr and to Genesis. You guys are better at mending wounds than I ever would be.
I don't have a healing potion. No.
I'm gonna steal one of
Surprisingly,
Zephyr's
I also
spell
do not
slots.
have
You guys never buy them.
I thought
But I
might
mean, you
have
guys
one.
do have Zephyr, who is like a trained healer. So,
We have a Zephyr.
yeah, Zephyr will take some time and he will use his healer's feat. I think he has it. Could have sworn he had it.
And you can always.
Maybe I
Does he
think
not?
it's his chef feat. Oh, medic feat. That's what it is. What does this do?
You gain proficiency in medicine. You get expertise if you already have it. You bind up wounds 6 willing. Basically, make a medicine check, and then you spends a hit die. This is basically a medicine check to help them heal.
The
Yeah.
healer's kit to do so much.
Yeah, I never always forget what a healer's kit does because we never use them, and he's got like 6 of them. So Zephyr uses some healer's kit, and this guy uses several of his hit dice. And okay, I don't think I'm gonna die anymore.
So what are those weird tongue-looking motherfuckers?
Oh, we call them collectors. Ugh.
Are those things recent or they've been around for who knows how long?
Well, they used to be a myth, and then either they came back or they started. I don't know, but rumor around town is that they were a thing. We told children at night to not go outside the walls or outside your house because it's like a nightmare.
Is that they're called?
What?
No,
Never
they're
have it.
called collectors. We haven't seen anything like that before, have we?
You have
Like
not.
above table. Okay.
So, how recent these guys started to show up? Like an estimate time of frame?
Couple of years. Not in that force. One was spotted a couple of years ago. Then about 2 years ago, we had our first attack, and now it's roughly every once a month, a couple of weeks. It's always random. Numbers are always random.
Jackal looks at the
Callisti.
other 3.
You have keen mind.
Yes, I do.
You guys are smart players. How long has the vote been going on? Does anybody remember?
10 years?
Couple of years.
Oh, 2. Oh, wait, yeah, because that's been going on longer. Oh. I'll keep that one to myself. Or just thinking. 'Cause
Well,
what? It's only been like a day since we were told about the election, right? Like
welcome.
above table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to
Jackal
the Merchant's
studies
Quarter of
the-
Ospec. Don't leave the walls. If you wish to go to one of the sides, please stick to the side you're supposed to be on. Got a tavern right there to the
So-
right. The inn is in the middle of the square to the left.
Out of general curiosity, since you seem at least to be somewhat informed, you didn't happen to see a man about my size, kind of black hair, long black beard, that kind of forms like a goatee almost. I think he had black hair. It's been a minute since I've seen the token.
Yeah, you got it pretty spot on. I saw him come in a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he was on my shift. Pretty hard to miss.
Did he end up leaving then?
I don't know where he is now, but he was at least here.
It's a good start at least, thank you.
My understanding we were supposed to get some passes or
Oh.
paperwork.
Right. He like looks around. Shit. My captain, and you hear that strange machine go off up top. That's him. Would have that on him. Give me a minute. Also looking for something. I don't know if you wrote this down, but the guy you're looking for, that guy you're talking about, his name was Hellman, right?
Yes. I think he never gave me my name, or if it's been so long that I never wrote it down.
I don't think he did, but
Oh no, I did. I wrote Helm. Has a Storm Smasher hammer with a rune on it. I actually did. It's like my first note. I did it!
yay!
Yay!
He like looks up, says, you know what? He takes out just like his notepad, flips it over, writes down merchants from Gravencliff, silver cup, and he just signs it, rips it off. There.
Wait.
You
did he
know,
say
in
something
some ways
about
I'm
that?
glad we skipped the formalities, but in other ways...
Hold on. Did he literally say silver cup out loud?
No, he didn't. He just
No,
wrote
no,
it.
no,
If you
it's
read
on
it,
the
you see
paper.
it. You'll see it on the paper.
Jackal looks over to Pussy. So, are we gonna get in trouble if they made a mistake? It's silver pines.
I signed it. I don't care.
That's the end.
All right. We're not expected to do that voting stuff, are we?
Yes, you are.
Crap.
Yay.
Well, enjoy town. Have anything?
Thanks.
Any questions? I'm gonna be in the infirmary. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is the next voting process thingamajig?
in the morning.
Alright. Then Jackal just walks over to Kevin, Devin, and John. Right, I guess you guys are gonna be our tour guides here for the time being.
I want to go home.
Well, I mean, that sounds like a good plan. Can you guys meet us in the morning so that we don't, screw this up?
Just, I mean, yeah, I'll have to vote first, but if we can't catch you soon enough, just go to the square there. Or the circle. I don't know why they call it a square.
Usually because city processes are built in grids.
Sure. And they start just walking away.
Right.
Alright, so let me give you guys a bit of an overview of where you're at. So, pretend for me that coming out of the base right here, I can just draw.
You have the technology.
I have the technology.
Hold on, let me just go as far away from the map as possible. Let me zoom in really hard.
So hard.
There we go. The Black Bridge is the one you guys took to get to where you're at. And you guys are in the dead center of town. To your south, you see you can see glimpses of tall buildings that stretch out for quite a ways. Very kind of industrial. And on the north side, you see a bit more decoration and more color to the buildings. In the center that you are in, it seems very kind of homey, very much what you guys are pretty much used to. A lot of just wood or stone buildings that reach up to usually about a third floor. One thing you guys do notice a lot is that the light here is not what you would consider firelight. It is just straight what everybody what all the real people know as light bulbs.
Witchcraft.
Oh, we're using heated wire. Okay.
Isn't that dangerous?
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Why did nobody tell me?
Because I assumed.
You said to use our imagination. And
Yeah,
I
that doesn't say.
was.
I can't use my imagination. That says Fairlawn.
Imagination.
Or Fairlawn. Yeah, are we in the middle?
Yes.
Or-
So I said you
what I
guys took the
imagined.
the Black Bridge over.
Oh, okay. So basically, we got let in here, and then okay, yeah, I got it.
So, since we're to be divided amongst gender, does that mean
I think we have the exception of this being foreigners, travelers.
good?
But if you want, you can also ask the guard for confirmation. I think you're ready to slight some fast between your questions.
I don't want to dislike you too. I'll just go with what you said.
You guys are fine. I'm still right here. He's standing like 5 feet from you guys.
I
Yeah,
know.
no, and Jackal's not being subtle about it either. That's started cackling a little bit.
I'm gonna throw the boys in the corner so I don't have to copy them.
Well,
Like
Well, let's find some place to for the night.
the
Oh,
Earth Strong Tavern is a good spot.
oh, right. I should probably ask this question first to the guard. Besides us, are there any other exotic-looking people?
I mean, there are travelers here, yeah?
Right, so Jago pauses. There is a question he wants to ask, but he's not really sure if he should be asking it. And he's gonna go ask it anyway. There wouldn't have been any, I guess, scale booking people that dropped in. Red.
What?
I'm guessing with that question, no. Alright.
Just ask them how's their been any fucking dragonborn and then just confuse the fuck out of them.
He's not gonna be direct about it. He's on table. He's wondering if there's anyone that might resemble a Burnt Coalition member.
Okay, I need a drink.
That'd be good.
Do you guys go to directly to Ailstrug, or do you kind of look around? So the two buildings that are right next to you, one of them looks like a. The one on the left looks like a tea house that has a lot of very cushioned furniture, big open windows, a long bar, and see people just looks like it's mainly just eating, and it's mainly a restaurant. To your right, you see a just stone building. It looks weirdly dwarven in this era. Just very cobbled rock walls, short windows. Inside, you see what looks like pretty high class, very ritzy dining. A lot of people in very nice clothing sitting around and probably discussing extremely boring things.
Food or grain? Who's hungry?
I'm
Me
fine
neither.
at the moment.
Really? All right.
Yeah, plus Zhao kind of looks around. I think it'd be best to try to get a little bit familiar since we'll be here for, I guess, a few days.
I'm going to go get some booze. Hopefully it's good. You said the one on the right's a bar?
No, that's like fine dining.
Never mind.
Oh, so okay, so you said that the left was kind of like
A tea
it
house.
was yeah, it was tea house.
It's a Starbucks.
Oh shit.
It's a tea house.
Oh my
Let's-
god.
Coffee bean and tea leaf.
I think
Yeah, they actually read your
C
fortunes
coffee.
in there.
Yeah.
I think they said that the inn would be further up in the left.
We'll try this place to the left then. I'm assuming there's a very grab a quick bite kind of
Hey,
place.
y'all
and
do
then
know
get
your
further
tokens
in.
can move, and if they do, I might describe more things.
Nah, I like standing and talking and wasting 2 hours.
Yeah.
The guards
Yes,
looking at
you
you guys like, you can go.
You guys are free.
You guys are not under arrest.
Not yet, anyway. We'll
Actually,
be
you know, this map reminds me of that one I used. Just at a slightly different angle.
Rowan, great.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll describe. To your right, you see this stone building. You see what's called Destra's Theater of Delight. Wow, not really any of you. Callisti, you've written about these, but you're pretty sure that's a brothel.
Oh.
Or at least a bordello.
I love mushrooms.
You all definitely smell the very strong scent of perfume. And then to your left, you see a swinging sign on a wooden door with the Ale Strong Tavern and Inn. And it's just got a hand holding a mug.
Ah, finally, a place with booze.
The end. You meant the inn is here.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
it's
one on the
here.
left.
Unless you want to go to the brothel. It's like an inn.
No. I'm just making sure I don't.
It's like an inn. You can pay for a room there. It's by the
Might
hour.
not like what you get included.
All right.
Does-
More like Aaron would probably turn me into a lightning rod at that point. So no thanks.
That brand was weird.
Alright, Jack, trying to get away from the other location because he smelled the intense perfume. Like, oh wow, that hurts the nose.
Please tell me this is long. It's only 4 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Whatever. So don't repeat.
Did something happen? Plus, you look red.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, to the right's a brothel, to the left's a bar. We're in the bar.
Oh, I thought you said we were going to a brothel.
No! Elric's
That
a
was-
married man. He's not about to
You can
fucking
go to a
take his
brothel.
daughter to a brothel.
That was
So-
terrifying for a second.
You walk into a relatively crowded area and see quite a few things. Big tables piled with food, people in front of them, enjoying talking, very tavern-esque. And behind the bar, yeah, you see this man,
I thought that said Weasley at first.
Leslie.
Ronald Rampler.
God.
Wait, so does this work?
The-
Moogle, how do you just show the token?
Shift Z.
Well, if it doesn't need to be on the thing.
It can be on GM layer.
Yeah, it did show
that's
it.
how you do it. So,
I like this music. Jamming background with it.
I'm wondering how many of them turn and suddenly stop talking when they see us walk in.
really not many. You do get an eye from Wesley and another gentleman. Turns around and just looks over his shoulder at you guys. And then goes back to his drink. I think I can kill it.
Why were they worried about us carrying weapons in that mental Kill teeth.
It was hard to throw Wesley behind the bar, so I'm gonna come in on the bar.
He just sits there. He sits on the table like a fucking or on the bar like a gargoyle.
You know, the boys had me a little bit.
You know, kind of same.
Yeah, but then again, they were very sheltered. So, where's the entrance that we entered in?
I'm assuming right down here.
Yeah. You see you can kind of see the hand railing down there.
And outside of the things that we saw earlier, it seems like a very relaxed atmosphere.
I'm just, to be honest, doing the GM thing. These are the notable NPCs. The rest of them you can still talk to, but they are invisible to you because it might break some people's computers. Obviously, in the back, you see a very strange-looking machine. Actually, not to bartender, to bar owners. You have seen how people make alcohol. This just seems like an extremely advanced version of the keg system you guys use.
Huh.
That is the biggest kegerator I've ever seen.
Surprised they're using pressurized gas, considering the makeup of it. Also sounds very dangerous.
Not really.
When it's that big, just the intake it probably could also be very bad if someone fucked it up. Is it actually smaller than it looks, or is it actually
No, it's
that
fucking
size?
gigantic. So this is a 3-story building. This takes up all 3 stories.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. They're just essentially sitting on a pressure cooker.
As my girlfriend says, it hasn't exploded yet. Probably okay.
Well, if it's not Goblin Tech, I think we'll be fine.
That is definitely not goblin.
No, with Dwarven and nature, especially the craftsmanship. I'm assuming. I'm spitballing here.
From behind the bar, you just hear him pipe up. You calling me short?
What? No.
Jackie kind of just looks at the guy.
I know I've got the beard for it, but come on.
Looks at Elric. And compared to Elric, everyone's pretty short.
True. I tend to make a scene when I arrive. In more ways than one.
This dude is like 6'8".
Elric is like 7.
You are taller than him, but you have
Okay,
the genetics for it.
The gods and the runes endowed me with the best genetics. What do you have on tap then?
Pale ale, lager. I've got the wine, red and white. What else down here? I can mix you a cocktail if you want.
First time in the while I've ever heard a Dwarven man offer a cocktail.
I'm not a fucking dwarf.
Oh, sorry. Oh wait, did he take that as like meaning short, not an actual dwarf race?
He's not a dwarf.
Okay. My brain processed that as because I didn't know if he knew what an actual dwarf was, but I guess we're in the merchant district, so he might actually.
I'm guessing from the expression from everyone, they know what a dwarf is.
Yeah, nobody really like bats an eye. You could definitely tell. A good majority of these people are merchants from out of town. There seem to be a couple locals, but as it's getting later into the day, you see people who look a bit different, dressed differently. The stitching is neater on their clothing. There is an air about them that they're here, they're merchants from here, but they still don't really understand you outsider people.
I'll just take a lager or something if you have it.
Take red.
I'll take a red as well.
Besides drinks, what food do you have available? At least bring.
Well, I got a stew in the back going. Fresh bread.
Alright, I'll have those and a red.
All right. You see him pull a couple levers, and you hear a bit of hissing coming from the back as he hops over the bar, walks over here, opens up a hatch on it, and you see him grab an oven mitt, stick his hand in, and you see 5. I don't know where Cheeky went. Loaves.
He went the wrong way.
I'm sorry, what happened?
He went to the brothel.
We went to Bucky's.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No
Stop
worries,
calling it
buddy.
Bucky's, because there's an actual Bucky's, and people are gonna get confused.
That's their problem.
Cheeky went to the gas station.
That still doesn't change.
There we
He
go.
went to- He went
I've
to
been trying
sheets.
to do that for a little bit. There we go.
That's such a mid-eastern or northeastern joke that no one will know what the fuck a sheets is. I could also say a Wawa, but I don't think people will know what that is either.
They're all gas stations.
Now you're really going down the channel.
I'm just triggering Miser's PTSD now at this point.
There's some element I recognize, some you will.
Part of a reach, and he gets to the table, lays down a basket of bread, and then he looks to you. Ma'am, can you just... And you see that under you is like a little panel. Just hit the red one. As you push the button, a thing comes from the ceiling and drops down, obviously out of the machine, and it puts out just a dollop of fresh butter into 3 dishes in front of all of you.
What?
Well then.
Yep. And if anyone's hungry, it's an all-you-can-eat. So
I instantly look at.
Jackal's gonna take that as a fucking challenge.
He's already on it.
green button should be under all of you. Just hit that, and it'll dispense a nice bowl of stew for you. Drinks are
I'm
charged.
gonna send out.
Jackal
Send
immediately
out
hits the
upgrade
first
rate.
one. Boom.
Yeah. Well, begin, I guess.
Jackal already ahead of you guys.
What kind of stew is it? Is it just like a beef stew?
It's a beef stew. It's kind of like one of those forever stews. So, whatever you.
Okay.
So every once in a while you get like a chunk of pork, but mainly beef. It feels like today: beef, potatoes, carrots. Like think winter night, cold, just stew.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it is warm, but I meant cold, like outside.
No, it's actually ice cold. You have to warm it up yourself. Start a fire.
Thanks, Stevens. Now I finally want a hard
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And it is filling. Like even Jack, like you're like, oh shit, this is why it's all you can eat. As you guys are eating, every once in a while you'll see from the ceiling. It startles you all because I mean, being adventures, what you just went through, just random movement from the ceiling that makes you all jump. As people around you are doing the same thing, either getting refills on food, people will holler over at Wesley to get drinks. But you see, it does look like he's running this place by himself.
I would make one mention of, the fact that these things are moving around in the ceiling to give you that one horrible image of what future falling is all that.
We have to bring that up. I'm already having problems.
I just figured I'd point that out.
She kind of like moves her hat so she can't see the ceiling.
The unfortunate thing is you can still hear it.
Yeah.
No. And all things considering, I do think this works well for individual. But on the mass scale, I don't know how profitable it would be to have such a big machine.
I'm just curious if this is normal or other
Doesn't look dwarven, I can tell you that much. Maybe the keg might have dwarven roots, but it's definitely far beyond that. Nah, it didn't explode at least 3 times, or like a gasket pop.
If we had this back home, it would probably pay for itself in about 6 months.
I don't know. I prefer a more human approach to things with its faith rather than efficiency.
So that, I was actually thinking about the question though too. Maybe we should install a still in one of the top buildings.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. Pretty sure we're working on something.
Jack looks over to the bartender. Question: are there still rooms available for rent?
We're not full up yet.
Well, as soon as I figure out what a light switch is, I think we might be fine. Of course, that will depend on everybody else how long they want to stay.
I need to find Helms, though that'll be a while. Actually, you said your name was Wesley?
Aye.
You haven't happened to see a man of my stature, black hair, beard, goes by the name Helm, or Hellman.
Hard to miss that one.
Does he usually stop by here?
Every couple of days, I think he's been out. Haven't seen him in about a week.
Okay. If he happens to stop by, tell him Elric is looking for him. That's all.
I can do that.
He'll throw him like 2 gold.
Now
Just
I'll
to make sure.
Now I will do it.
Elric's done enough with bartenders where he's like, yeah, actually pay them.
What's the fees for the rooms here?
3 gold a night.
I don't know.
Or for 3 nights.
Yeah, probably be for the best.
Pauses for a second. So, are we all paying for each of our own rooms, or are we going to do a bundle?
Figured we were sharing like usual.
Sharing is caring.
Just 3 rooms for 3 nights then?
Yeah.
And then also bars up so we also have a part in
Mild-mannered mule.
Yeah, nobody even telling us, so we need to save that.
3 rooms plus a stable, that would make it 10 gold a night.
Perfect, so Jack.
For 1 night.
Oh, that's my brain goes for 30 gold.
Alright, yeah, he... are you using just regular gold, or are you using platinum, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a regular gold.
Sounds good. He takes it, and obviously he's counting it. Flips it around. Ravencliff, eh?
Yep.
And he picks up another one. No, Grick, gods.
Yep.
What's this one with a horse on it? The centaur.
Oh. a nice little place called Marmarin Town.
Huh? Gold is gold.
Jackal doesn't remember.
The centaurs.
I know Zephyr would pick it up because his perception is insane, but everybody else probably perception check.
Alright, time to fail. Let's go. Wait, hold on. I gotta look at what my advantages are. I have them written down. Advantage on Arcana, Insight, Expertise, and Tools, and advantage on Poison. Okay, it's Arcana. Woohoo! Good job, Jackal. You're too busy with your suit. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So Jackal hits the soup button right
Jackal's-
as he's saying this.
I'm too busy drinking.
Yeah, so Jackal and Elric really don't hear this, but he mumbles to himself, "Fucking weird way to ride a horse."
I head out on the back of my head. I'm just thinking, forget a horse, ride a centaur.
I hate you.
Challenge is a centaur riding a horse.
I've
Oh,
seen that
God.
video.
It's not. I have two, but I don't think it's safe for work.
You do, Callisto, you are able to pick up the conversation that's going on over here. Here's another one. No. So where are you from? Nowhere. And everywhere. Right. Jenny Dampor. And he goes back to what he was doing.
Just on table question, Jeebus, but do the coins in the far south, because that's where most of the gold jackets they have a different print on them too?
They would have a dragon head, depending on where you're from.
Yeah, no, because I'm remembering that most of the jacket print was from the
Possibly left the drawer, or possibly he didn't notice, but well, actually, Jackal, since you're thinking of that, roll an investigation check if you want to try to find one of those coins.
What is wrong bad today?
Well, like you said, the majority of your money is it, so the DC was a 5. You do find one that you think must have been from the south, but as you look at it, it's just like a weird lizard. It's not the dragon head that you're used to. It's like a salamander on the coin.
Jackal looks at it. Then looks over to Alric and Pussy and hold the coin with them. I don't suppose either you two or maybe Rowan as the merchant stuff handling seen this type of coin before?
Has Callisto seen it in any books or anything?
No.
Has Elric seen it pass through Novert Cause, considering how many people used to pass through? Actually, I don't know if Elric would have.
Nope.
He's been too busy drinking. Yeah, no.
Do I get a yes?
Nope.
Okay.
Do I get a guess but again?
You can try.
Anyway. I probably wouldn't know, so. Never seen it before. Is there any information on where it's minted, or is it just the insignia?
I thought it was a dragon for a second there, but it's more of a lizard.
Could be a hellbender.
No?
Weird salamander that's rumored to shoot fire, but isn't entirely a dragon. They're fun in the mines.
I mean, you guys have all seen a lizard before. Like, it just looks like a generic lizard.
Can't
AutoCAD.
can't ever flex my
Yeah.
knowledge of Hellbenders. No. Yeah. Who knows? It might be useful for something.
Wait, I got it. It's an arcade code.
An arcade.
You've never been to a gambling hall?
So it is some sort of.
No. Oh, I've been to a gambling hall. I've never heard of an arcade.
Yeah.
No, the one place I did had something called the meat market, which was weird.
I get
Oh no, that's the goblin that was yelling at me.
Felicity looks slightly disheveled.
fucking forgot. I fucking forgot about that.
Away! Fucking Dion, man. But no, I've never heard of an arcade. Maybe gambling dens are pretty common in Overcast, especially after drinking. It's probably one of the second most famous things to do.
Yeah,
It's also the place where you hear the most racist comments. Like every dork blames the knife ears for why they lost the game. Good time.
an arcade's just an automated version of that with machines. Take your money.
Oh. No. I'm assuming
Yeah, there's
entertainment
still a
value.
percentile chance built in the machine for winning.
Does it reward actual money?
Well, probably tokens, which would be exchanged for money, so they're kind of like poker chips.
Ah. Prismarine didn't have arcades, did they? Like the closest they had were slot machines.
They did have a transfer of money to gold, or
Ah,
money to
okay.
tokens. Probably. I mean, you probably have heard of it.
Yeah, never been to it, but just heard it from those that went there and came out.
Yeah.
Most didn't. No.
Jack with the qualities, thinks about it. You know, I heard from some other mercenaries south about the prison or something like that. Some sort of tokens and chips.
He really okay. Never mind. I'm not going to explain chips, but that's just no.
I mean, there is also a technology system for that.
No, that. Jackal, there's literally gambling halls in Gravencliff.
We have it at our place.
You don't have to roll perception. Jack was just smiling.
Yeah, we have that one grandma that's always smoking a cigarette in the back next to the slot machine and keeps yelling at it every time she loses.
Is that the same grandma who's basically hitting everyone or everything pertaining?
Pretty much.
No, that's
You
the one that
really
hits
just
on
kinda owns
everyone.
She's actually just hammered and she has way too much money and is just spending in the slots like every stereotypical person with this slot machine.
That's why it's also that weird thing that someone thinks on it.
Yeah, Calhoun's getting annoyed by it because every time Calhoun has to fix the damn thing.
I mean, it's kind of hard when the person in question is thinking of some sort of magic skip the level and just fix it.
Do it. You can still name the old lady.
She's just waiting to be named now.
Named Agnes Crumplebottom.
Oh my god, never mind.
The most old lady name I've ever heard.
Sounds like
Yeah.
I can stop whenever I want. Stay away from me.
She's got that freaking 3 packs a days voice going on.
Like every time she gets thrown out, she's got like that 1,000-yard stare of just staring back at the fucking machine.
Can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. This is my second home.
Go to your first.
Fucking, I hate that I can just imagine Sir Pendleton's like, Madam, you've been here for about approximately 25 hours. Please leave the premises.
We do close.
They close on the same day of the week, so we can all have a break.
Confirmed, Jacko works for Chick-fil-A.
Oh god. No, I'm pretty.
Sorry, what?
It's a joke because he's saying you don't work on Sundays.
It all makes sense.
Considering eats like it's a religion, I'm not surprised.
I missed this. Alright, so what's the plan tomorrow besides clothing? Mysterious following other
Nah. Since I pay the bartender and he comes here frequently, he'll show up when he needs to. If anything, it's better to investigate the town while we're here.
Yeah, he'll kind of grow slightly.
I'm not getting involved in their problems. We're here to take tech ideas.
Where may I purchase a light switch?
Okay, that I can
No, this is a generally relaxing place, all things considered. Outside of the I'm trying to see where the air starts creeping in.
There is a part of me that wants to say don't jinx this for us, Elric.
I mean, we're already kind of stuck here for
live in bliss, but
Oh, good. You're all here. Thank you. I don't have to catch up with you. You see, the guard that had you on, that let you guys in, almost forgot. Here, all of you, and he seems to be handing out 2 pieces of paper to each of you. Oh, almost forgot the flyers. There you go.
Flyers.
Yeah, the vote.
Oh, I thought these were absentee ballots.
So it is a picture of each candidate. With what it looks like they're trying to run for the other one with their slogans.
Candidate.
Wait, what? Hold on, wait.
Oh, they're trying to condemn the other. This is actually funny now.
Jacko was very...
Now I understand where the fear mongering comes in.
Do I vote for the pretty lady or against the pretty lady? I'm not sure.
Think of it this way, Callisti, they die in a year.
Oh, alright.
Well, now I kind of understand. They want the other candidate to win. This is kind of fucked, actually.
Isn't the Constitution to be... Oh, wait. Having
Think
that-
about it. It's
Yeah.
actually worse to be a.
Yeah. And Jagger really now thinks about it. He kind of lowers his voice a little bit and makes enough for yeah. He don't support
I have two theories right now what might be causing it. Considering someone is holding the giant, thing that I have. It might also be attracting them as well, which is also worrisome.
Can I get a D3 from someone?
I got it. 3!
Alright. So, as you guys are talking, the guard heads over to the bar. Listen, I need a drink, man. I got bit today. The woman to your guys' south
Dude, it's Rowan in 10 years.
kind of turns her chair around. So, not from around here, are you?
Yes. No, we're not.
Makes sense. Well, I heard the commotion at the gate. I'm guessing you guys snuck in right before the festivities.
I wouldn't say snuck in. More like we're told to enter the city.
Weren't eaten.
Yes, that also happened.
Well, been around the area for a couple of years, and the vote is quite annoying, but you keep it even. You don't come down to anybody's death.
Wait, you said you've been here for how long now? Curious.
4 or 5 years. Just in and out of the city and traveling. Picking up protection gigs where I can. Call me Valentina.
Jack, curious.
I'm sorry, I dyslexic down my own name so hard. Valenta.
Oh, I thought from over her name was female.
No, Valentine.
So you were wrong on both fronts.
Yes,
Valenta.
Oh, I assume is Hilda just around, or is she kind of just floating in the
Hildy's,
ether?
so Hildy's in a chair next to you.
Okay, okay. Looks great.
She's just so stealthy you don't notice that she's there.
Yeah, bread just keeps disappearing off the table.
Only bread.
Back up to that. Right, so since you've been knowing this here on and off, have you got an idea of what this is a good memory of when big other things outside have been showing up?
Really, first one was spotted, I think, like a year and a half ago. If you're stealthy enough, you can avoid them. Just keep away from loud sounds and fast movements.
I wanted to say I do not like light, but considering these things were mostly just tongue and mouth, I didn't think to care.
No, it's completely random when they attack, and pretty easy to hear coming, so don't be a moron. And if you do have to fight one, kill it quick. They tend to bring in friends. But never seen one inside the city walls yet, so you're fine there. That's why they beefed up the defenses lately.
Were these a common occurrence since you've been here frequently before, or is this more recent?
Well, let's just say I'm not going outside the city walls.
Fair.
So you were saying about keeping the groups.
Yeah, well, until one majority wins.
As long as we make sure we know what we're voting going into it, I think we're fine.
Green streets, technology, keep the city flowing. From the sound of it, it seems like Blair really
I mean, from the look of both flyers, they want the other to win, which, from what we know, isn't the greatest. Valentine.
Valentine.
Gotcha.
There we go. Look over to Valentine. It's like, you want him to know more details of these candidates, do you?
Valenta.
Volvo.
Listen,
God damn it. Like placenta with a V.
You're going in timeout.
But so do you know anything about whether these two candidates will be able to just
A bit. Flair is one of the, obviously, they're both leaders of their respective districts, as you could say. Flair is, when she was younger, used to be quite the competent dancer, a lot of flyer stuff. Eli is an inventor. He creates, well, quite a bit of what's going on in the men's district, as I can see. What I've heard, he's working on moving stairs. Obviously, she gestures to herself, can't go there.
The candidates aren't heavily guarded, like, if we want to meet Eli and talk with them, we could, right?
Oh, yes.
Huh.
They'll be in the square tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, smart one.
To make sure, I know we probably get a little bit of leeway by trying to see where the lines are not to be crossed.
The lines are only blurry here, and she gestures like to the general area around you guys. You play by their rules in their districts. Merchant's Quota, different story.
Just mumbles to himself, not anyone in particular.
unless you're a merchant, you can't get into the merchant's quarter.
Well, that's news to me.
No, it's not.
Jackal wasn't paying attention so much.
How hard is it to apply for a merchant's license, or at least a permit?
But you? I would assume you already have one.
Oh wait, yeah, we do. Elric just looks at his chest and like looks
Wow.
at the little plastic note that was just the leaflet paper that's kind of crumpled up. Oh shit, they spelled my name wrong.
I was pointing that out earlier. You just said it's funny enough, so-
I didn't think it'd
you
be that
all are
bad.
merchants from the Silver Cup.
Fine, but apparently doesn't seem to care too much about it.
We even have business cards.
He turns around. I
has
was
business.
bleeding.
Oh, so that's why there's like 5 drops of blood on here. I thought we needed a blood sacrifice as well.
Your drugs really aren't gonna land around here. I really hope you know that.
I'll stop. Don't worry.
That's all it took.
I don't want to get fucking kicked out of this town.
At least
Yeah,
not before.
things outside the gate.
Yeah, at least with no cause if I got kicked out. The worst they would give me is a stern talking to and a bloody nose. Here I might not come back with all those things outside. But we do have... We have a... Listen, we didn't happen to bring the makeshift sign for the cart, did we? For when we were traveling?
So she just kind of like leans forward, stares at you like, really?
I didn't know. I was hoping we packed it. I've been
Pulls
too
out her
busy.
pen and motions at it like, come on, you know I can do this.
Well, yeah, but I'm also trying to keep low key considering. Looks at everyone around. That's mostly tech based. And all I've been doing is carving ducks this whole time. Ulrich pulls out another wooden duck that probably looks nothing like one.
That's a really nice dog.
I really do think it's
I thought that was some sort of fish.
I want. Should I roll for how many of these I've made? Actually, they keep
No.
addressing it. Okay.
Have fun with it.
Okay. This is just my easy way to write how Elric's slowly learning woodcarver's tool. Just trying to make a duck. Which is funny, because Elric's probably never seen a duck.
You saw one in a picture book once and then thought, hey, I can do that.
It's actually the Ugly Duckling pop-up book.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's only seen ducks after they're cooked.
True.
Jackal pauses. And then, I guess since, Weasley is still busy with
Wesley.
Wesley. I blame the others for putting that in more.
I said it once and knew I would be fine. That's not on me.
Yeah, Wesley. Anyway. I'm guessing Wesley is busy, so he's gonna turn to the conversation.
Nope.
What? I said the name?
Oh, you said it right.
No, he said.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say he said it right for one.
I I didn't say Valentino or something. I said Valenta.
I just assumed it was wrong.
I know my miserism way of saying names.
He's gonna say you say it wrong every time, no matter what you say.
Every time you guys say her name, I'm just gonna change it.
Valencio. There we go. I got it.
You want to go back in timeout?
Valentino.
Oh my god.
Give me a second. I had a question in my head. And just dance.
Alright, I need to get my time in before I leave on vacation.
I know. Okay. Miss Valenta, is there libraries here that suffer collected knowledge that is accessible to others?
Each you'd have to go into one of the districts.
So not one in the merchandise.
No, this place is mainly for selling and enjoying things.
Oh, I know you can't speak for the male district. What is the female district? At least in general, making for price stuff, or at least like what's the like just paved roads, the like.
Paved roads, light posts, homes, and your general fare, grocery stores, convenience.
I don't know what that is.
I bet it smells better than the male's district.
I bet there's more houses in the female district. Such a
We'll just call to Wesley. Wesley, you been to the men's district here?
No.
Ask. You sure? You can stay on location long enough.
Yes, I grew up here. What do you need?
Library in the men's district. Usually accessible for outsiders.
As long as you pay the entry fee.
Yeah, go check just a little bit, which is
I think it's like 5 gold.
That's actually pretty pricey for everything. That doesn't mean we also have to get a library card, does it?
Well, that's just for outsiders. No, if you wanted a library card, you would have to live here. You can't take any books out.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Well, becoming a citizen really isn't hard.
If it doesn't, I hope they don't mean to insult, but I don't wish to place down my roots here. Not my kind of city. Library, oh my god. Shut up. How many people actually say library versus library?
I say library.
I say the R's.
I say library.
Very.
Barreri.
I kind of switch it back and forth.
Library.
I've heard both, so it's kind of like it just depends on who I'm talking with. Depends, just my dialect of it.
There was that one time that person called the library.
No, they're talking about the statue, actually, Miser.
Don't imagine my little confusion, and we were talking about two different things, and then I realized that he was just calling the library Liberty.
It's actually called the Liberty Library.
No, he was just making that particular comment. I don't know why he was calling the library as a Liberty.
Liberty.
I was about to ask. It was just very confusing.
Okay. Well, I guess you could at least browse the books, Jackal. Just make sure when you're done, put them back.
Yeah, you can go in there and do all the research you want.
They're not, like, weird about it. Like, if you take any of the information, you get out of town. Like, a giant owl won't chase you, right?
What?
I heard stories.
Where did you hear a story like that?
You would be surprised what Grell can cook up when he's drunk.
There is an answer in that already about Brel and drunk.
And reading.
Well, I'm trying to be nice. He is the king after all.
Thank you, Miser, for posting the GIF. So glad someone at least got the reference.
If only you guys could see me right now, I actually face palm 3 times this entire session right now.
All because of me.
Yes.
I would be so great at a table. Because I could just feel the, like, daggers that Jeebus would be staring at me.
I could put you in real timeout. Oh, fucking stay
I'll
in the
just
corner.
unplug your lamp again. Anyway.
Or opposite the lamp.
Near the fridge.
Alright, let me see if there's any more books.
Alright.
Probably don't, but
While you're doing that, I'll just walk around with Zephyr, because I know he mentioned the grocery store. Right, down. Genesis, you could probably join us as well, we can kind of investigate around the mail district and just see the general flow and state of things.
Of course.
Hildy, you're going to go with Callisti and Rowan then, since you can't follow us there.
Callisto, you just feel those big red doe eyes staring at you.
Oh dear.
You know, part of me wanted to say Aunt Callisti and Aunt Rowan, but at the same point, you two are like barely out of the year. You're about as old as her, so it's more like friends.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Twisty just stares at Rowan going, please don't do anything weird.
Unfortunately, Rowan is not here at the moment. She's feeding the dogs.
Rowan about to sell some elf fingers.
Very delicacy.
Some people, apparently.
You know what I saw in the mall yesterday?
What's that?
They had a black cherry gummy version of the finger from Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's awesome.
Why?
'Cause it's funny.
It's funny, but also why?
I'd buy it, actually, but I hate black cherry.
Yeah, black cherry.
I'd go,
If
I'd
it's
buy that.
full-
Poop.
It depends, because if it's like an actual good tasting black cherry, it's fine, but if it's like too overly sweet, then it sucks ass. Well, if it was like strawberry.
Me sitting here drinking from a 2-liter of the cherry Dr. Pepper.
That's a little bit different, because there's at least an actual taste that isn't wholly cherry.
Right, I mean, cherry is fine. Then when people like, it's like, this black cherry is fancy. No, it sucks.
Like people that think black with licorice is good, and that shit tastes ass.
Those are incredibly different flavors. But yeah, you
Well,
guys pretty much eat eat your fill and continue on having a fantastic night. Just chit-chatting, getting kind of a bit more of the lay of the land. Does anybody have anything they want to continue to talk about, want to do before you head
Got
up to your
one
rooms
more
tonight?
question.
Yeah.
Does the gender diversion thing count for? Kind of looks at Drake like, please, I hate to say this, but pets.
No.
Okay. Good. Looks at Drake with those like sorrowful, like I know you're gonna hate me for that one.
you just see him staring daggers at you.
You just put a bow on Drake. There. You can now pass into
Elric,
one
as
side or
you're
the other.
eating, your soup just suddenly gets ice cold, and now you have a soupsicle.
Reminds me of eating at home. And Elric just crunches on it. You forget I have resistance to cold damage, and this shit won't bother me.
No, but it tastes bad.
That's it.
Watered down soup is ass.
Wow.
So we call it a night.
Yes.
I guess we have a plan here. Look at the two pamphlets of the candidates. Does anyone have any ideas what they want to vote for?
I think our party's split down the middle. Actually, no, we're 3 and 4. Shit. And if they were split down the middle, gender-wise, but we're not.
Well, I was gonna say that one side can vote for one, and the others can vote for the other one.
That's what I was thinking.
So we'll vote for Eli if you guys vote for Claire. One makes my brain.
Yeah, no worries. I got you. Sounds good enough to me.
Damn, Drake's lucky he doesn't have to vote.
Plus, while we're voting as well, we could also pick the brains of Eli and Flair. Wesley. I almost said Weasley and had to stop myself.
What's up?
Does Eli happen to have a shop that's open to the public, considering some of the stuff that this flyer is advertising? Or at least where he lives?
He lives over in the men's district. He doesn't actually have a shop. He's more of the inventor type. He doesn't sell things, he just creates.
Does he have like a viewing schedule for when he creates, or is he just kind of walking and then creating as he goes, like
Wait.
a workshop?
You can go to his manor. People do all the time. You just go to the front gate. The guards will tell you if he's accepting visitors or not.
Oh, okay. That's pretty simple then. What?
You know, with Grell in your head.
I don't remember that. I kind of blacked out during that.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
was
you and
my
Odin
fault.
were,
Back when Jeebus accidentally killed my character in like session 3.
That wasn't accidentally.
True. You knew he could at least come back because of Hector.
Yeah, I had a Hector.
Yo.
I mean, one obvious thing you guys have noticed nobody has a last name.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. But I also kind of write that off too as a normal DM writing.
Nope.
Sometimes I don't put nothing. Okay.
That's in the guidebook.
Doesn't include last name, actually automatically suspicious. Time to kill them.
Well, roll for the fact that Jackal doesn't have
Yeah, technically he does, he just never says it.
exactly.
There's a difference between not having one and not you saying it.
So as you guys kind of collect yourselves, you head up to the second floor. You see signs for a bathhouse, a sauna, a weight room, and as you go up to the third floor, you see several doors. You have 3 keys, all conjoining rooms, all right next to each other. So as you open the doors to the room, you see each room has 2 very lush beds. A set of you see glasses on end tables for each of the beds, trunks for all of for if you need to store anything, and several buttons on the wall. One of them labeled water, one of them labeled heat, one of them labeled cool.
Well, I guess since my size, Sylvie and I will share a bed. Rowan and Drake. Have the other.
I'll take the floor as usual. Do you have a map for this, Jeebus? It's
I do
easier
not.
than mine. Okay, just making sure.
Aren't there 3 rooms?
Yeah, there's
3
enough
rooms.
beds for everyone.
Floor.
He just rolls under the bed.
Yeah, like Elric's feet just stick out from under the bed because he's obviously taller than the bed. And if and he gets crushed by the bed, you get his shoes.
Actually, as Elric lies down in the bed, you hear some mechanical whirring, and it as the bed extends to fit you.
Okay, that's actually pretty convenient, but also weird.
They were expecting you.
Mr. Elric's. Fucking eat them?
Rowan, if you do go down into the bathhouse, or into the bathrooms, you see individual rooms. A couple of them have red lights over the doors, others have green. So, what do you do?
Green light doors. I swear this is some backward shit. Kick your ass.
I thought about it, but no.
You're actually looking for the
Green
blue light.
means come on in, the water's fine.
No, you're actually looking for the blue light. The green light means get the fuck out of here.
One of the lights is shaped
What?
like a pineapple.
Oh.
Wait.
You know what that means?
Of course I do.
Well, why do you think
Okay.
you said it?
Wait, what does it mean? I'm scared.
Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you
I'll
what
explain
you're
after session.
When I was
yeah.
young, I used
It's
to
DM
play
me.
on the swings.
No. Jeebus. Just know it has something to do with pineapple polo shirts, because there's like context behind it.
Yeah. So you go in. You
Okay.
see, it's a little. It's a lot for you at first, but then you kind of realize it's kind of like the bathhouses you guys have back at home. You see that, but instead of knobs that you twist, this one's just buttons. You hit a button, a red button to make it hotter, a blue button to make it colder, and there's soap dispensers on the walls. You've never really seen liquid soap before, but as you hit one, you can smell it. It's like, that smells like soap.
I really like their buttons here. Should monetize this.
Whoa. Oh.
We should call it high sol.
What?
That's a joke on hand soap, because Lysol's a hand soap brand.
Oh.
That was a really...
I had to face palm again because you said pine soul.
Yeah.
Could be worse. It could have been that fucking cresting
Jackal, as you open the door to the sauna, you see a opening room, one that says men, one that says women.
Choose one.
One of these things is not like the other.
Well,
Not yet. Doesn't look like it. So as you walk in, it is a room that is just a lot of hallways and doors in the walls.
the back rooms.
It's a locker room.
Oh. Right.
So it's not like it's not like the bathhouse where there's it's on one hallway with doors on either side. It's you're in there are benches in the middle of the rows. There are small doors in the middles, in the aisles. A couple of them do have red lights on them, but others have green. As you walk up to one of the green ones, you're blinded for a second as a light hits you in the eyes, and then the door swings open. And you see it's just like a small cubby hole. Does Jackal climb into a locker? Okay.
Go ahead. Okay.
I was just making it no, you just put stuff in there and this is going to go to the
Yeah, inside there is a towel, and you can walk. You walk into the sauna, and it's pretty lavish. In the middle is a small pool you see that has some flowers in it, and a little bucket with some what looks like very warm rocks, and and benches all around the side. You see a couple of gentlemen are in there. All of them do have towels on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just your generic sauna. Every once in a while, someone will get up and put more steam into the room. It's like 110 in there.
John will probably stay for like a good 15, 20 minutes and then
Callisti, if you ever have the thought and kind of think, man, I kind of want like a writing desk or something, you do notice that there is a small kind of cutout in the wall, and if you just pull on it a little bit, a desk will pop out and a chair will lift up from the floor like a stool.
Yeah, she messes with that a few times and sees how it's built.
You can't get the thought out of your head that Calhoun would love it here
Yeah.
or hate it. You're not sure which one. and if either Elric or Jennifer gets curious and starts just pushing buttons on the wall, if you push the red one, the room gets up to a very hot temperature. If you push it enough. And if you push the cold one enough, it will go down to probably about like 20 degrees.
I was probably gonna keep it on the cold.
Agreed.
Yeah, you all have a night of a lot of just new things. But in the morning, that is super night.
Well, very, very morning.
The crickets are up earlier.
Why do we have so many night? Did all of our day stuff get killed?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, and in the morning, you all wake up to find that all of your writing desks are popped out. There are pieces of paper on them, and they say, as soon as you are up, if you are not woken up by the alarm bell, someone will come and collect you. Meet in the town square.
I guess it's voting.
Places at the word collect.
And Elric might have already started his in-room morning workout, but those of you who do sleep in here. Right, everyone, it is 8 in the morning. It is time to go vote.
Huh. Farther than me earlier. Elric just opens the door. Like an Arctic blast just opens out of the door.
Oh god, that is freezing cold.
I don't know what you're talking
What?
about.
No.
Felicity
It's the other
comes
town.
out like half awake. There's 2 gods of morning, and only one of them I subscribe to.
Felicity, you and Hildy both look the same. Yeah.
You're
Her
talking
ho-
about.
Yeah, Hilder. Sorry, I call her Hildy.
No. I was gonna say another comment because morning is a pun, like morning as in crying or breathing.
Yeah, that's why I said there's 2 gods of morning.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, and she's just all like hood's down, hair is in a mess, one eye is open.
Alright, rise and shine, everybody. Time to go vote. And think of it as a new morning routine instead of opening up shop.
I hate people to do that.
Suppose it's better
I mean,
than
I usually help
pulling
them
up
shop.
a morning workout.
Yeah, I didn't have to tear a blanket this time.
This is why I miss the wild. Squirrels and birds don't vote.
You obviously haven't seen the nature committee. We
So
have formed a perfect-
as you all begin to head towards the center of town, you see that it looks like a lot of it has already started. You can see the 2 candidates standing on a podium, Flair and Eli. And between them is an individual you guys haven't seen yet. Come on, everyone. Cast your votes so I can go back to sleep, please. Ugh. I hate being picked for this. Vote for Eli, vote for Flair. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, they're right.
Let's get to voting.
Oh, thank you, the one in the back. It is my job.
So, I think we're just voting on individual ballots. Elric looks at describe like the kind of voting area they have set up?
You do see. Don't worry, everything is discreet. You don't need to stand in line or anything. What?
So, that was actually her shadow clone Jutsu. You have discovered her. Now she must run.
That was it's a minor illusion. Don't worry about her.
Pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain. Yeah, I get it, Lee.
I had the ball.
No, fuck you. I can move my own tokens. Kind of.
You see, in the center here, individual booths. They do go out a bit from that table and have a curtain, so it is like an actual discrete voting thing.
Do you want us, like, above the table, do you want us to DM you our votes, or is it just, like, how do you actually want to do it? 'Cause I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, just either send me a Discord DM of who you vote for.
Okay. You want me to vote twice, one for Hildy and one for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll for Hildy.
Good idea, Draco.
Wow. Well,
is that
Miser, I
how you
hope
get
our
it?
numbers are our numbers mean the same.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That might not mean anything. Because, like I said, Miser and I might be rolling and have different. Alright, I rolled for Hildy. I know what Elric's gonna vote for, so I don't have to roll for him.
I'm over here.
He was about to have like 20 DMs.
I should hope 5.
No.
Just DM me a letter at a time.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I hope it. Okay. I think I fucked up his name.
It's 3 letters.
I don't know what you want from me. Outside of general spelling. Out of curiosity. Do we have access? I guess we don't have access to their sheets. Warren Haven, Silver Pint, Tent Town, Underdark, Untamed Wild. Council.
Who are you looking for?
I was just curious if you put like the people from this town.
No,
like,
they should be at
lit
the
up
very top.
things.
Okay.
Okay.
The conjure in is usually almost always at the very top.
And then you'll just move it down as we go.
As soon as you leave town, I'll move it into alphabetical order. But while you're in that town, it'll be at the very top.
Okay, thank you.
I like that. It's a lot more convenient for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Miho was like 20 different folders.
Only 20. Ro, when you get a sec, just DM me who you're voting for.
I think there's some post-voting coffee somewhere around there.
Do you actually say that?
Yes.
This gentleman, as you walk past him, you can just head over to my tea house. It's not coffee, but it does have caffeine in it.
Gone.
There's that like turn, like one-eyed stare, pure like, how dare you, sir?
It's extremely expensive to import here.
You had me at tea. That's cool.
Only
We'll see
time
you
I
later,
hear
dear. I do think I did have my staff vote earlier. I just need to wait a moment. I want to see the results.
Um,
The only
Why,
time I
Max?
ever-
They're always the fucking same. Come on, it could be different. There's new people in town this time.
I am praying we didn't fuck this up.
he probably did.
Who knows?
They're not following the plan.
I was BRB'd, so I'm probably.
Basically, well,
man.
since you live with the DM, basically we just DM'd Jeebus all our votes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, then
Oh.
yeah.
I was grabbing food.
Just yell at him, pick this one! Just point at the screen and it leaves.
As you all finish voting, and some time does pass for like 5 or 10 minutes, but it does seem to be a very quick process. Like the people in the districts definitely know it's probably easier to just get it over with, and you guys seem to be some of the last ones to vote. The woman in the middle of the podium is like, "All right, I just got the message that both the districts are done, and I think that we are done here. So," and she turns around and just waves her hand, and you see that a bracelet on her hand glows, and on the back. I'm sorry. Far in the distance, you see a gorgeous manor. It's got to be gigantic. It's near castle size, and you see on either side a red and a blue line that go up to about halfway and stop, and then just shoot back down. And there we have it. Another near draw. Alright, everybody go back to what the fuck you were doing. I'm so hungover. And you see,
Spectacle.
as she walks past and goes into this building over here.
Oh.
Ooh, someone's fancy.
Yeah, but I should have noticed the pineapple necklace.
What?
Nothing. That's a bad joke.
Jaggle, who's completely like looking at the candidates, also looking at the girl that was talking, and suddenly snaps his head.
I wanted one more pineapple joke for the people that got it. And then this is it. You don't have to deal with Mariner for a week and a half.
Not behind you for the rest of
I can't move straight. just so you know.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm just saying I'm not leaving that thing.
You all do head down to the tea house.
Surprised. That does make me wonder if they pick a person that handles vote count at random.
No, please don't anybody else next time.
No, I think there's a fixed system because she said she was elected for it, so that might mean she's constantly been doing it ever since
Damn, that
for
sucks.
2 years.
Elric, do you say this while you're in the tea house or you're walking back?
Probably like when he's going through the doors as they're walking, so I guess make conversation.
You see this gentleman. Again.
Please tell me the girl's name is Ruby. I hate that.
Does it sound like that?
Oh no, it's always for the merchants quarter. It's always a shop owner for the merchants because we don't live in either of the districts. In the districts, it's heads of household that have to be on that have to announce the victor or the draw. It's not a random thing. Today was Destra's turn. Tomorrow will be, I believe, Jesse's over at her establishment, and then the next day will be mine.
Oh, so it's just rotating between you, Wesley.
Yes, it rotates to the fall, and unfortunately, Destra usually forgets and drinks too much every day.
I mean, considering the place that she kind of works in, that doesn't surprise me. What?
You saying it's a bad place?
No, I just personally don't frequent them. They're not my personal cup of tea.
Ah,
Well, welcome to mine.
yeah.
Is that what the store's called? Personal cup of tea?
It's my cup of tea. Now it is.
I hate that.
As Charles they go back and forth between between Ulrich and Chris and Jack to finally realize what they were talking about. Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
And he goes behind him and starts taking like jars down, labeling them, and just judging by the general weariness of everyone, he's like starting to put like stronger jars in front of the people that look like they are not morning people. No.
Jack will look from the mic his ass. This might be a bit of an odd-question to ask, but you don't have anything from the far south, do you?
I believe I do. And he starts looking around and he does find. Yeah,
Whiskey.
absolutely not.
He's actually looking for Jack will looking for a particular type of tea that's made of a real dark ginger.
Ashwagandha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, the rest of the DM is putting a little more Jackal backstory.
Yeah, and he can easily you see that he has like what hundreds of different teas, and he's just judging by like personal characteristics. He's definitely giving you guys all looks and just judging harshly. And he picks a tea that actually everybody enjoys, if depending on how your level of tea enjoyment. But it's nothing. None of it tastes bad. Callisti, yours has so much caffeine in it, you can nearly feel it in your teeth.
Okay, this is acceptable.
So, what brings you into town?
Oh, the donkey.
Light switch.
He like looks at the wall next to him. Like that? Not the countless other technological marvels we have? The light switch? As you look in front of you, the tea kettle's boiling and there's no fire.
Really?
Is it on like a burner or something? Or
We would know it as an induction heater.
Oh. Place is fancy.
honestly, half of this makes sense and half of it doesn't. But I'm sure there's a mechanical reason behind everything, isn't there?
Yes. Everything can be solved with science.
After the first sip of the tea, Jackal kind of wonders if Max has any honey.
Oh, of course. And honey jars, sugars, and milks are provided for everybody.
Jackal can drink a little bit of into his tea.
I need about a pint of this. Yes.
you both seem like the merchant sort. Do you have any? What are you selling? Before I just start asking for things.
Completely normal things.
Like.
Sips, tea. Someone I'll tell him what extremely normal things to sell.
We sell custom signs. Alaric, what are you calling those things again? I think you tried to call that dog a duck.
I think it's BRB.
Oh, it is.
No spices, teas, anything like that.
Well, we have.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Zephyr begins to list things that we will get back to later. And to be honest, I know it is a bit early, but without Zephyr being here, I don't want to get too far into town. It's only about a half hour earlier than I planned on closing down today. So yeah, we will just end it here in the tea shop. We will bring Zephyr in 2 weeks, and we will assault him with my tea salesman. And it will be a fantastic time. We'll continue on the search for the Goliath and trying to figure out how to, be able to leave this town without getting murdered. Or getting anybody murdered.
I don't know. Sounds like an impossible feat, but we'll try.
But I would like to thank you all for showing up. I know the last couple drinks have been short. Still in this weird transition phases for jobs. But they'll get better soon, I promise. I will throw it over to... Well, I guess the next DM skips over a couple people and it'll hit Moogle.
Yeah. So yeah, my campaign has extended from being just a heist to being railroaded pretty heavily because of things, and we'll see where my players get in their quests.
Stop
Otherwise,
sounding
I
so
don't
depressed.
really
We
have
asked you
anything.
to throw us on the railroad.
Yeah.
Like, give us a direction.
Yeah, so we'll see how long this next arc takes. Could be really short, could be really long. We'll never know. But since other DMs are gonna be gone, might as well start with Miser.
Yes, so I play as Jackal, his nice and high. And, mention, I will be on my break for this month into the Wildlands. Mostly so I can just hammer out, finalize, and more or less prepare the final arc for now. Fading Hearts, since Fate is not just really actually going to happen. I'll pass it over to our other DM who's taking a bit of a break, Mariner.
Hello, I am Current Face Mariner, and yeah, after this session, I'm going to be on vacation for a little bit, so I won't be doing anything, and I'll be away for a few, so Elric will just be puppeted around by doing things. I don't know. But like I said, I just going on vacation, and it's gonna be hopefully nice, but we'll see. And guess I'll who else had gone? Harley?
I'm good.
Okay. Then I guess it's either Tuki or just throw it back to Jeebus.
Throw it back to Jeebus.
Alright, hey Boos.
Well, thank you all for showing up. We will see you soon. I love you. Be nice to each other.
I love you too.
Bye.